Welcome to HomeSpun, a weekly internet gathering of family and friends from Sioux Center, Iowa. We have created a place where we can meet our friends, our neighbors, and our businesses from right here in our own hometown. And if you've traveled far away from home, this is a good place to catch up on just some of the things that are happening. There are pieces of miracle stories, wonderful events, and endearing people that we want you to meet. Our purpose is to connect our community and showcase the colorful threads that run through our tapestry. It is an outreach and a ministry brought to you by the Sioux Center News and Iowa Information Publishers and Printers. Grab a warm cup of hometown goodness, sit back, put your feet up, and visit with us a while. I'm your host, Mark DeLapp, and I bring to you portions of the interviews that have shaped our news, stories that made us cry, accounts of things that informed us, and situations that made us laugh. Welcome home, Sioux Center, to Homespun. Monica, you are taking over as the new CEO interim of Sioux Center Health.
Correct.
And how are you qualified to do this?
I have been with Sioux Center Health since April of 2015, and I've worked in various capacities since I've been there. Most specifically, I'm doing a lot of work with the foundation board and kind of their liaison with the work that they're doing there with strategic planning for the entire organization, and really have just been trying to come up with the right words. I think really just my experience throughout the community. I'm well connected in the community with the various boards I sit on. Just really my role currently throughout at Sioux Center Health. I work a lot with our current board that we have and just provide some resources that way.
Right, and you've gleaned probably tons from the CEO that's stepping out from.
I have. I've had really the opportunity to work alongside Kayleen for the past 3 years with the role that I do, and just kind of both of our connections with working in the community. I've been able to take a lot of her skills and knowledge that she has had, and been able to use that to my advantage and to strengthen my abilities.
Well, you've been a great asset to the community. Is there any chance you could hook on permanently, or?
I don't know. We'll see where God leads me. God leads me.
Yeah, that's right. That's first and foremost.
Yes, absolutely.
You're following in some tremendously talented footsteps.
Yes.
But that's not selling you short at all either, because you got quite a resume behind you also.
Yeah, it really was an honor to be asked to fulfill this role and to do this on an interim basis, and really just help continue to move our organization forward in the strategic plans and the goals that we've already set for this year.
Monica, where were you raised?
I am a native of Sioux Center. I was born and raised here. Went and lived between, got my undergrad from Wayne State College, Bachelor of Science in Business and Marketing. Got my master's degree in Sioux Falls from Colorado Technical University, and then spent the last 5 years in Houston and worked both for Rice University and did leadership roles through the Houston Independent School District.
Yeah, and then have to come back up to this weather today.
Yeah, I know.
It's quite a shock, but it's great to be home, isn't it?
It's very great to be home. I have such a passion for this community and the success of this community, and so I feel that being able to be as an interim in this capacity will serve me well and serve the organization well for me to help just walk alongside them and help them with what they're doing.
Sure. From doing my homework on you, you're an idea person. You got great ideas. You implement things. You're not just a dreamer. You don't just dream things, but you're a visionary because you make things happen. And I think that's exactly what Sioux Center Health needs going forward. So you've got my vote. I'm not on the board, but so anyway, I thank you for spending a couple of minutes with us this morning, and best of luck and Godspeed in this new position that you have.
Thank you. I appreciate the support.
This has been Homespun, a web-based outreach of the Sioux Center News and Iowa Information Publishers and Printers. Our purpose was to bring you back to the days when life was a little easier. The day was setting with the sun, and with a backdrop of crickets and whippoorwills, the family would sit together on the front porch. Ultimately, someone would come across a story in the Sioux Center News and would read it aloud to the whole family. It was a romantic time when people were in love with life and with each other. And when your heads hit the pillow, you were tired. But it was a good tired. And it was a good life. And you had a part in creating a very good hometown. To quote a phrase from Robert Browning, God is in his heaven, and all's right with the world. Thank you for allowing us to come into your home, and we thank the sponsors who turned this dream into a reality.